Okay, so the truck driver in me looks at a lot of the places we just stopped to go to the toilet and all that as we're here. We've come from Spokane, Washington. We're now over in, I don't know where we are. We're in Montana, but up in the top end of the Rockies. But like, look at how adorable their little toilet facility is. There was 4 toilets for guys and girls, all separate single stall type ones. But the one thing I have noticed coming over this way, because we've stopped a couple of times now, is that how nice their parking areas are, and they have got decent facilities for us truck drivers. Like, all truck parking area. See cars parked on the side, but plenty of room. They do seem to run mostly just single trailers though, which, as you know, being Australian, that's kind of odd to us because most stuff is running in 2 trailers at the very least. But yeah, so we're just into Montana somewhere, but like, look at the views around here. But we're at an elevation of something like 1,500 meters, 1,400 meters up, and it's snowy. Like, look at the snowbank there. Like, it's huge, but it's also not very cold either. So that's really nice. All right, so we're here. Where are we again? St. Regis, Montana. Apparently famous for the huckleberry milkshakes. So not only have we got awesome hats, the shirt, which I love, morning wood shirt. We're gonna attempt this out. I don't know what a huckleberry is, to be honest. They explained it, got no idea, but we're gonna give it a whirl. That is delicious, but I cannot work out how to describe it. Like, oh, we'll try a second. Yeah, I don't know how to describe the flavor, but that shit is good. There you go, you turn it off now. Oh. So where are we traveling now?
We are heading kind of north. Well, right now it'll be north, but we'll end up going northwest, kind of along the Clarkport, where it ends up dumping into this very large lake, Lake Pend Oreille.
Lake Pend Oreille?
Yeah. And that is one of the deepest lakes in North America. They actually have a naval submarine testing station at this lake.
Oh damn, that must be deep.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. So is that still going to be in Montana, or are we?
That's going to be back in Idaho.
Sliding back. So we're doing like a loop now back. Oh, awesome.
Right now we're going north, but when we hit this other highway, it'll kind of be diagonal.
Ah, okay. So we're doing a big loop then. Look at those bridges. Train bridge. Yeah, I can see why you said it was Montana, was the speeds were basically whatever you wanted to do back in the day. I can see why. It's just
big wide open roads.
Yeah, I feel like, going 120, 130, no big deal. Kilometers, that is.
Well, they call it reasonable and prudent because they could determine that your car wasn't capable. If you were doing speeding at dusk with all the deer, they could call that's not prudent.
That's fair. Like, you can use that logic on that.
At night.
Yep. But like in middle of the day in good weather, this, you could
around.
Well, I see you're on. It says 66 there, so that's about 110, I think, kilometers. which to me is reasonable. But I feel like you could even go an extra 10 or 20 k's faster, and it wouldn't make a difference. Like, because it's not like they're tight corners; they're just wide, long, sweeping corners. Oh, this one's got a slow down sign, but that's about it. Most of them haven't, though.
Yeah, this is only a 55, so it's not like...
Oh. Yeah, see, I see 55, my head automatically went to kilometers. I'm like, that's a sharp corner. But 55 miles is really only like, it is like 90 k's an hour. I probably wouldn't have really barely slowed down either.
We don't slow down.
We don't
at,
slow down at 55.
45 maybe, and then 35 definitely.
Yeah.
Or 20 freaking. If it's a 20 mile an hour corner, you're definitely probably going 20 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're kind of off on. I mean, you know, unless you absolutely know the road. 45 is, if you don't know the corner, I highly suggest being no more than 55.
Yeah. Take the.
Because they'll do like weird, like it looks okay, and then all of a sudden it'll be real sharp.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't always trust signs. I understand that, being a truck driver. That you'll go around one, go, well, that didn't need a sign, and then you'll go around another, go, oh, that's a sketchy one, like that. 85, 87, 90, 95.
You don't need to play high score.
100 miles an hour, so that's what, 160 basically.
Oh,
And now we're getting
somebody
back.
died right there.
Now we're getting back into snowy bits. That looks a lot more sketchy.
Yeah, this is a well-traveled.
Yeah.
This isn't like the Lake Coeur d'Alene backcountry road.
Yeah, that was definitely a backcountry road. The roads aren't too bumpy either, which is nice.
No, they're nice. Montana actually does a pretty good job on their roads.
Australia roads, not great.
Are they really bumpy?
Some of them are exceedingly. Like, I do Adelaide to Melbourne, so I do, about 700 kilometres a night when I'm working. And there's a one stretch that's about 200 kilometres where it's just you're bumping constantly and it sucks. But on average, they're okay. It's basically like when you go past the South Australia line, so where our state line is, where I live, and you go to Victoria, it just then gets shit for the next 200 kilometres. So states have different ways they do things, obviously, the same as here.
That was a white one.
Yeah.
Trevor,
What?
you need to slow the fuck down.
Why?
If you get a ticket, I'm gonna kill you.
Some of
It's
those
40.
some of
Oh,
those
and this is speed limit sign?
Yeah.
some of those corners were a bit sketchy, I'm gonna be honest. It could be that it feels worse in the back seat though. But
You don't have to worry until I yell, hold on.
I was already holding on just in case. That's why they have those shit handles.